downloads you've been getting. Okay, let me go on in. Yeah, we gonna tap into that. We gonna tap into that. These downloads you've been getting. So I channeled a message a few days ago, and it was something about like you really tapping into like feeling like an alien in a lot of sense. Like you feeling like an alien in spaces where you're at, like you don't fit in, like you don't belong, like you hear things, you see things, you experience things totally different from other people around you. And it's been increasing. Like the symbols, the sounds, the like everything has been increasing. Okay? It's like, especially the audio. I can't get away from the audio. A lot of you all have been hearing things, and like, you like, did I just hear? Like, it's giving that. Like, when I tell you this ancestor season is so freaking strong, this ancestor season is so strong. And we call the week of Halloween, and it's celebrated in various cultures. We have within the Mexican cultures, various Eastern cultures. Many of them celebrate different versions of the Day of the Dead. And the reason why you're having these experiences is because you're very close to the veil being open, okay? So if you've been working on your spiritual self, if you've been working on like you grounding yourself, you building your intuition, you getting away from the noise, you know what I'm saying? All of that, you're hearing it more. If you were listening when they said go into nature more, it's because your roots are now grounded literally in the energy of ancestral energy. Okay? Your ears are very sensitive at this time. And that's why the ancestors was saying, watch out on how much you consume. Watch out the technology. Make sure you're around trees, okay? If this season you were being into plants and all of that, it's because the plants are helping to redirect the electronics in your home. Come on, ancestors. So the plants help redirect the frequencies of the electronics in your home so that they don't mess with your vibration when you sleep at night. So the messages that you're getting are more authentic. They're more in alignment with you and your grounded self. Electricity, electrodes go wherever there's energy, wherever there's space. Plants are grounded. So if I have these things there to bounce it, it's not a free range over here. You get what I'm saying? It's something about pay attention to the messages that you receive, auditory, the sounds you receive. Write the messages down. Look up the lyrics. Okay? It's something about when you channel and connect to a song, look up the lyrics to that song. There's a lyric in that song that has the answer to something that you were just asking about. And it's going to be something simple. Okay? Simple. But it's going to be in there. Okay? Music is the language of the soul, baby. The language of the gods. Music literally organizes frequency. You are in a space where you're learning how to organize the frequencies around you. And the thing with ear ringing, you know what the ancestors gave me? I know how a lot of people say ear ringing means that it's your ancestors speaking to you. It means that you have interference. It does not mean that it's an ancestor speaking. It means that it's an interference. Think about in a radio, right? When the radio is all, the station has an interference that's happening. So a message wants to get to you, but there's an interference that's happening with that message that's trying to get to you. Ear ringing is not a message of saying, it's saying that you got some type of interference that's distorting a message. Okay? And many people, I be knowing they not tapped into ancestors when they say that. I be like, yeah, you not tapped in. That ear ringing does not mean that, okay? It means that I need to go tune my station up. So when you get that ear ringing, it means you need to go tune your station. You need to go tune your spirit so that you can receive a message. Because right now, something is a little distorted in the energy. Okay? So for those of you all who are here, or those of you all who are listening, those of you all who, you know what I'm saying, have learned, that ear ringing is meant to allow you to know what your body's frequency is on. There's some type of issue that's going on in your body where the frequencies are not in alignment. You need to go get it so that what you receive is in alignment. So y'all ever hear when I get confirmation, it get quiet in my background. You don't hear the electronics, you don't hear the refrigerator, you don't hear none of that. It get quiet, okay? When we hear the interference, that's the energy of like, okay, there is some type of something getting in the way of something, okay? So, say all that to say, you're walking into this space where you're able to connect with and align with those energies more, okay? You're able to tell when it's your energy, when it's someone else's. Like, if you listening to this right now, you powerful as hell. And you can tell when something is happening and it's just like, wait, hold on, something just shifted. Like, you may even be feeling that. Like, you know, it feel like the wind blew, but the wind ain't blowing. Like, it's a calm day. Like, nothing is happening. But you feel like something just brushed past or happened, right? That's an energy shift. Literally, that's a frequency energy shift that you help shift in your environment. That's literally all it is. You created that field to happen. Literally. Literally. If you only knew your power. Baby, listen. You are a conduit. So when we say power, power is like electricity, right? You are a conduit. You power things up. Okay? Literally. Literally. Tap into that. Tap into that. Create with what you're noticing and vibing around you, and whatever that creation is, it relates to you. But the messages and the vibes that you've been receiving is to help you tap into another part of yourself that you've been literally calling into your life. Okay? Of what you've been calling into your life. The free man coming out. Oh my gosh. Yes. That's the Fool card with the 6 of coins. But I don't feel like you're moving off of luck. You're moving with intention now. Okay? You're moving with intention. You're moving with intention. I would say sleeping with the window open depend on how does it work for you? Because we all have different energies that we're sensitive to. We have some cultures, where it's like we keep a broom by the doorways, right? So that if you know, you know. I'm not about to get deep into it. So it depends on how your culture and what your energy is, what you connect to, right? When it comes to having access to your spirit world when you're asleep. Yep, it depends on what worked for you. All right, so in this energy that you're shifting into, that you've evolved into, that you're walking into, take note of the messages. Like, I can't get away from that. Whether if it's keep notes, like you could be hearing, like you may feel this vibe to just freestyle something, right? Pull out the voice notes on your phone and just sing it a cappella. Okay? Say what's coming to you. Something needs to come. Whenever you get those vibes or those energies, allow it to come out. Okay? And whatever works for you. Okay? A lot of them, when I think about even with like gospel hymns and stuff, a lot of them was made up on the spot. And then they got them an organ and pressed their buttons. You get what I'm saying? And them songs hit the soul every time. Because the words came from the soul. They didn't care about a beat. They didn't care about what was popular. They didn't care about a hook. They cared about the message. You're connecting to messages differently now. And it's in a way where it authentically connects to you. Okay? Because I keep hearing that song. I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. I said the angels have signed my name. Baby, they played 3 organ keys, that whole song, okay? But every soul felt it. You get what I'm saying? It was the message. So you've been getting messages that matters. Okay? You're not pop culture in whatever you do. Pop culture uses what you are naturally. They use it as an archetype, right? So think about each artist, right? The artists fit different archetypes. So that's why they have a particular fan base, because that fan base is attracted to a certain archetype. It's all about marketing, okay? You naturally have what a lot of these artists portray. So when we think about the Whitney Houstons and even with Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion's anime life was created. When she got into her career, that's when we're gonna make sure we know how to tap into the anime girlies and the, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure we tap into this crowd. Marketing. So they become this archetype. Okay? So you have to realize that you are naturally an archetype that people are becoming. Be you. Whitney Houston talked about also, that's where her drug use came in a lot. Because she had to be an artist, she had to be America's sweetheart. But behind closed doors, baby, Whitney was something else. Okay? stick to your magical energy, because these messages that you're receiving, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Like, for real. And it's just for you. Just for you. Baby, you got dreams coming out. We were just talking about the dream state. So, okay, it's something about your energy and your dreams. Where is my dream deck? Look, Shay, keep that on the low. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. I ain't telling everybody what I'm doing. But I prefer to pop out and surprise motherfuckers, okay? All right, what's up into your dream energy? You said got you singing, Kendrick. What's going on with your dreams? I'm gonna grab my dream book. We're gonna read into the book. Choose a number 1 or 2. I want to say 3, but I don't know if I want to do 3. Okay. Oh, and as we tapping into this, y'all, I'm hosting a past life regression party on November 23rd. So check out my website for tickets. There's still like 8 spots left, I believe. So check out my website for that, for the past life regression party. We have our Ancestor Veneration Workshop Week that starts tomorrow. And then we have our Ancestor Guided Meditation session that's on November 3rd for Unveiling the Veil. If you ever had a guided meditation with me, baby, then you will know they're very magical, okay? I put all my magic into my meditation, darling. All right, choose 1 or 2. If you're in a Butterfly School of Transformation, you already got access to them, y'all. So just FYI. All right, so if you chose number 1, you have Beloved. Oh, speaking of Beloved, I got my Toni Morrison, and she's holding the Beloved book. Okay, so you have Beloved. Now let's go. It's card number 42. Shout out to Jackie Robinson. He was the first to be in the, baseball league from the, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get into all that, but he was the first one to integrate. Think about all the things he had to go through when integrating. That movie made me mad. I can't even watch a lot of those movies no more because I realized they use those movies to incite feelings inside of us. And I started to pay attention to the patterns of just society in general and the movies that come out and when they come out and like what it incites and creates. So like I remember when Oppenheimer and Barbie came out, I picked up on it real quick, the direction that the country was about to go in with the discussions. I said, I see what y'all doing. It's like they blame it on the autistic brain, but it's like you see what they're trying to push us into. So when I found out about the Joker movie, I said, yeah, I'm not going to see it. At first I was excited to see it, but when I found out how it was, the things that I said, they trying to incite certain feelings. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing it. All right, card number 42. 2 hands are intertwined as the dreamer meets her beloved, who is stepping through the doorway of eternity towards her. So it connects to partnership, pleasure, true love, exploration, personal morals, and motivations. So this card can indicate that you either have or soon will have a beautiful, soulful connection. This deep partnership goes beyond the fleeting feelings of lust and instant gratification. When you come into a true alchemical union, it takes you to sublime areas beyond ordinary states of consciousness. You add to one another's creative expression and harmoniously blend with and support each other's aspirations in life. Drawing this card indicates that romance and love need to be a focus in your life right now. Ooh. Trust and commitment are the foundation of this card. Even when issues arise, allow pure honesty to be present and trust the truth of love. Vulnerability is what allows your heart to open more fully. Don't shield your heart, let it be open. If you don't feel that you can trust the other person to meet you with the same honest commitment, now is the time to address what is making you feel that way directly. This is also a good moment to communicate if you have needs and desires that are not being met. You may have been hiding or denying your needs in order to win over the other person, but this is no way to create a sustainable partnership. Dreaming can turn into escapism when you are dissatisfied with your waking reality and turn to fantasy, porn, and romantic delusions. Be willing to make the changes necessary to ensure that your life is genuinely fulfilling. If you are finding yourself dissatisfied in your partnership in some way, take this chance to discuss the issues compassionately. Speak to your partner honestly and non-violently, owning your part in the situation and not blaming, but stating your feelings and needs. You may find that a new level of intimacy and closeness comes as an outcome of your effort towards satisfying the dialogue. This may be a moment of choice in your life. We were talking about choice earlier today in the reading. Okay. This may be a moment of choice in your life. Pondering whether or not you want to stay dedicated to a relationship is no small decision. Get clear on your motivations and personal morals. Before acting, be strategic and map out the possible consequences of your actions. Try lucid dreaming the possible outcomes of various choices ahead. See how you feel once you wake up. Let your lucid dream inform you about the right choice. And that's all about setting your intentions before you go to bed. Okay? It's all about setting your intentions before you go to bed, clearing your mind before you go to bed, clearing your energy field before you go to bed, so that what you dream is what you... If you want to get deep into your dreams, watch Inception or The Matrix. Watch Inception or The Matrix. You'll be easier with setting the tone of your dreams after watching those movies. Definitely Inception. Baby, I had my first dream where I had a dream inside of a dream after watching Inception. Yep. I still remember it. And it makes so much sense now. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, okay. Oh, like, I want to tell you. Okay, let me go back to this. So if you chose number 2, you have card number 38 with annual guides. I mean, not annual guides, animal guides. So card number 38 with animal guides. Stepping out of a doorway, the dreamer finds themselves met by various animals. Which one will be her ally at this moment and help her venture into the realms of the unknown? Oh, you being attracted to different animals channel different things. So I burn candles for different animals. That's me sharing something publicly with you all. So I have my botanica that I like to go to. It's an indigenous botanica. And different animal spirits that I want to connect to, I burn candles that represent those animals and those animals' energies. Okay. So for example, I wanted the trickster to be revealed, right? So can y'all take a guess on which animal I got a candle for? Take a guess. I want to see if anybody gonna get it. I wanted the trickster in my life to be revealed. Yeah, if you find a nice indigenous botanica, they be having some real good candles in that space. It was a coyote. It was a coyote. Fox are good as well. Fox are good as well, but it was coyote. So the thing with coyotes, they can disguise their voice to sound like dogs in a pack, right? So they can trick a dog to come out and act like they want to play. Then all of a sudden, the people come out the woods and they just jump on them. Okay? So they trick them with their sounds and their laughs and their barks, right? And they trick you off into this space, and then you're, you know what I'm saying? And then they jump on you. So I like channeling and tapping into coyote energy when I want to find the tricksters around me. And it always is revealed. Oh my gosh. It's because, you know what's so funny? The ancestor spirit, what it does, it puts the energy into me to plant the right seeds for it to be revealed. It's so interesting. But yeah, if you have a indigenous or you have indigenous energy connected and that's part of your lineage, the coyote, if that's what you want to connect to. So baby, I didn't close this whole thing. So your energy, if you chose number 2, honestly, is you identifying the energies of different animals and realizing which animals connect to you and what seasons and what those animals relate to and what they connect to. Okay. But realizing that you can be connecting to different animals. You know them things when they say my favorite animal is when somebody think I'm stupid and something, something, something. So basically saying they turn into their favorite animal. That might be part of your energy as well, because I don't even feel called to read the part in the book. And I'm actually just gonna where is there's a certain child. Where is it at? Watch me. I feel like this happened last time, and I ended up finding it after. This happened last time when I couldn't find this deck, and then I ended up finding it after. Oh my gosh! Why does this happen every time? Did it fall under here? No. Oh, it's not right there. Look, this blue light getting me too, honey. That's probably part of it too, because you know I. No, shit, my eyesight ain't always the best now. That's wild, because how I lose that deck? Did it fall in one of these bags? You know what? It fell. I know where it's at. I know where it's at. I know where it's at. I had a bag that was sitting right here, and I'm seeing it fall in that bag, and that bag is in my closet, and I don't feel like going back to go get the closet. So, okay, that was my animal deck. Oh, wait, is it? Yeah, that's my moon deck. Oh, them just boxes. Yeah, that gotta be where it's at. That's what I'm seeing in my head. So this is giving a vibe of, if you chose number 2, you need to research some animals. I really want to know if that's where that thing is at. Y'all know, have you ever gotten into like this obsessive energy, like, nah, I can't think of nothing because I want that deck. We about to have a quick intermission, y'all. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm about to go look at this bag. See, now I'm glad I looked because they ain't in there. So I'm going to have to find them. They are not in that bag. This is what I just bought from the store. So I know ain't that. Oh, baby. See, child, it's this damn blue light. Why was they on the floor by my seat, y'all? They was on the floor by my seat. They was on the floor by my seat. Oh, man. That's funny. That's funny. I'm about to pull y'all 3 animals, okay? That is hilarious. Them motherfuckers was right here by my seat, okay? What the ancestors used to say, if it was a snake, it would have bit you. Okay? If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Okay? It would have bit me. Oh, let me get y'all 3 animals. I'm gonna get y'all 4 animals just because, okay? Whew, child, that's funny. All right, so the first one, you have the vulture. I'm gonna read inside the book for each one, okay? The vulture is under air. And these things not in alphabetical order, honey, so. All right. The vulture is the guardian and the purifier. They are essential for rebalancing. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there is a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. So to bring balance, clean your space, sage, keep from being too dramatic and aggressive. And when you're in balance, you seek for clarity and you walk and seek wisdom. You walk in wisdom and you seek wisdom. So number 2, the deer. A doe, a baby doe. Oh, dang it. Okay, here it is. All right, so the deer, loving, intuitive, graceful, and the mother. The deer represents the feminine aspects of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures, regardless of gender, but is especially potent to new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates and the sense of grace calms the room. A deer's personality affects others in this way, drawing them towards a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when a birth or celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. So, to bring into balance, be connected to nature and children. When you're out of balance, you are overprotective or you are overly concerned. And when you're in balance, you are receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. All right, number 3, Trace. The hawk. Hawk, hawk, hawk. Is that what hawks say? I'm getting sleepy, okay? We about to start. All right. The hawk. They're watchful, all-seeing, and the messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch over our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. You know how we were saying messages coming through in like words and things of that nature? Hawks are the air. They're represented by air, thoughts, perception, your words. So birds are more of the messengers, right? So, and I was thinking about that earlier, like how I was like, you know, cats are not a spiritual animal to me. Not for me. You know what I'm saying? Because cats go against my birds, you know, and me and the birds like this. So we all have different things that we connect to. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. So when it is in balance, you have a perspective shift. We were just saying perspective, perception. To bring it into balance, seeing things clearer and working from a place of intuition. When things are out of balance, you are suspicious and you're seeing too much. All right, number 4. You have the moth. It's a lot of air. 3 out of the 4 cards that came out, y'all, are air cards. You had the vulture, the hawk, and now the moth. You had the earth with the deer. That's all. But it's been everything of the mind, the perception. So let's go to the moth. You know a moth? You know when people be saying a cocoon? Moths are born from cocoons and butterflies are born from chrysalis. So the caterpillar can either turn into a butterfly or a moth. And I know moths don't be getting the best rep sometimes. They be seen as being a butterfly wannabe. But moths got some benefits to them too. Okay, they got some benefits too. So moths can be impulsive, hasty, or wishful. Okay, well maybe let's get into this. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex, no matter the illusion. No one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. So, to bring it in balance, finish your projects that you start. When it is out of balance, you find yourself idolizing others, or you may be very jittery. And then when it is in balance, or how to balance it, allow yourself to be enthusiastic and whimsical. I like those. So those are the 4 animals that's coming out. You may be seeing more animals in your dreams. You know, it may be on some Alice in Wonderland type of stuff, you know, where you're seeing or experiencing stuff that don't seem like normal, or it just may be a little bit out of the ordinary. Like, you know, you seeing a dog with 2 heads, it got 5 eyes. Like, hold on, what's that trying to say? You got to break it down. You got to break it down, okay? 2, what does the number 2 mean? What does a head represent? Okay, what do dogs represent? So understanding what dogs represent and what heads represent and the number 2 represent, how does that come together in the full picture? Okay. Whew. How y'all feeling? This energy was beautiful though. Like, stick to what you're building, stick to what it is that you're creating. And don't allow yourself to get distracted and stop. Period. Don't allow yourself to get distracted and stop. Keep going. Keep going. If y'all are interested in personal readings, you can book all of that from my website. And And then we have the Butterfly Effect School of Transformation. Make sure you check that out. My upcoming guided meditations, my hypnotherapy, past life regression party that is being hosted on the 23rd. So if you like a seat in that, go ahead and check out that on my website. What else? That's the energy of that one, y'all. That was the energy of that one. We've been on here for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Wait, let me see. So let me put the time on here. Oh, no, that's not. That's 2 hours and 12 minutes.